Hi, I'm Peggy, your crypto gal. It's Global Pegs. Listen, guys, okay. Wow. I'm not even going to discuss the markets right now. Okay. It's the weekend. We're all supposed to be having fun and some relaxation. But there's one thing I want to target on. But before I do, I am not your financial advisor, but I am here to be able to share as much information with you guys as I can because I think it is so important where our future is going. Well, our future is here. It's dynamic. It's intriguing. It's exciting. It's like stepping back into time for back in the 30s when Roosevelt was trying to control the people with the gold standard rule. Now that the people are excited to be able to live on since 1970 when Nixon did what he did. So it's kind of like I don't like to say that history repeats itself, but it kind of has, and it's exciting because it's making a new dynamic change. Okay, so I'm going to touch a couple of things. I hope you guys follow me out here. Dingle my bell on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram. But definitely, I am here to share with you to give you one thing for you to do some more read and research because it is so important. Don't just listen to the news. Don't just listen to your neighbor. Don't just listen to your friends and your family. Do your own read and research because at the end of the day, it's your checking account, your savings account in the centralized banks. It's what you want to do with your money market account, your IRA, your 401k. God forbid that you even still have that now. But anyways, listen, do what you think you need to do. There are many different calculations, you guys, that's out there for sourcing, for news, understanding the development of what's going on out there in this cyberspace. Some of you guys have reached out to me and kind of blown up my phone, even when I was with One Global Money, to be able to direct and instruct what was being said and noted for long-term crypto investments and what are the strategies and how do they work. You know, my grandfather used to spend a lot of time with me talking about the stock markets and how investing money was, and I never understood. I mean, it was so freaking complicated. But at the end of the day, if you just sit there and read and take the time to read and analyze the different measures of money and where it's going and who's investing in it and do the reading research and understand those little underlines for those links, click on them. It's okay. It's okay. It gives you more information. So it just kind of gives you a better direction. But one of my girlfriends, without even mentioning my names because my girlfriends are, so don't say anything about me. She is always, I love her to death because she is the one that, I mean, she will read all night long on one focus something. I absolutely love that. And now she is a big real estate agent down in the southern part of Texas. And I absolutely love that she does that. And then I have some other girlfriends who are like, oh, hell, let's just go drink vodka and don't worry about it. And then I have my other girlfriends, just tell me what I need to do. And then I have another girlfriend that's in the real estate business. She goes, hey, put me on the WhatsApp thing so that I know when am I supposed to put my money in there. That's all I need to know. So I love the world of the different analogies with that. So, but it is a long-term thing, okay? Investing in a long-term game, and I say game because this is a huge volatile market, okay? The general idea of a long-term investment is to put money into a market, earn the interest, and sell it when the price appreciates. Okay, so that means you would be pulling your money out. I necessarily don't agree with that sometimes. As a result, investors can grow their savings or plan for the retirement or financial markets, their stocks, the forex, cryptocurrencies, and their precious metals. However, long-term investments is not an easy task, particularly when there is the volatile market of cryptocurrency. And this is where I play in to be able to share with you guys just a little bit. Long-term crypto investment means that you are investing crypto for longer than a year's horizon, or what we are called, and you hear me say it all the time, HODL, or holding, or just stop, don't touch the crap that's sitting there, okay? But hodling is holding on for dear life, HODL. And the story is that this guy misspelled, you know, because I'm horrible. My nails get in the way whenever I'm texting, which is why I hate texting. I'd rather just talk to you, obviously. And my nails get in the way. And before I hit send, I've already sent it. And I go back, oh my God, my spell check didn't kick in. And then when your spell check does kick in, you're like, no, I didn't mean to send you that. But anyways, a long-term investment is quite different from a short-term. And there are so many short-term retailers out there. They'll be like, okay, I'm going to invest 250. Oh my gosh, the market just went up. I'm getting out. You know, put in 250, earned 1,000. I'll take. Don't do that. Don't. I can't say don't because I don't manage your money. I'm not your advisor, but I would recommend, please be smart about it. Okay. The long term is going to be your better opportunity. And there's so many things out there that you can do with that differentiation of your monies that you played into for the $750. You can sit there and play into that. You can borrow on it and not pay interest on it. I mean, there's so many things you can do. Reinvest in others for different trades. It's an object of an illusion on the internet of moving your money, but stabilizing it where you can control it to how you want to. And nobody's saying, oh, well, you got to pay tax on that. Oh, well, you got to pay tax on that. Oh, well, you spent too much money. Oh, that expense doesn't count. You know, screw the CPAs, screw that. You know what? I've been doing my own taxes for years, and not to fight the IRS, but I even call them and say, look, this is what I really want to write off, and this is what's going on. Can I do that? And they, yeah, you can. I'm like, okay, well, it just didn't seem right. And they're like, oh no, this is where you need to put it. So at the end of the day, they really are letting you do stuff. So be careful what you're doing out there. Don't sell yourself short on the short term of speculation there. Now, this is where investors should have explicit knowledge about what they are doing in a long-term investment. They should hold assets for 1 year or more. Therefore, being a long-term investor means accepting a higher amount of risk, and this gets you to a higher return. So if you're going to invest, like some of my friends, when we got into cryptocurrency, it's like, hey, just do a little bit until you get comfortable with the exchange, graduate yourself, and every quarter, do yourself a favor, okay? Even if it's just $25 just to start yourself out, okay? Put it in there and watch it. It's not going to grow very much, but at least you can get comfortable with, and it teaches you to watch it, learn it, see what it does, make yourself get on it, make you use this gadget that was given to us years ago so that we could be followed and taught different expressions in life, that you can learn that. And you get the alerts on there that will tell you exactly what's going on in the markets. Okay, now, long-term investment comes with inherent risk. This is because the market is still unfamiliar to so many people, because we are only like 1.2% now of the entire population of people that are getting involved in that. That's minute, okay? That's minute compared to fiat currency, which, by the way, with our wonderful feds of Mr. Powell there, it's not looking good. He is definitely devaluing the value of the US dollar. So be very careful. This makes you see that it presents a great investment opportunity for long-term investing so that you can diversify your portfolio, which is what I was saying. Get comfortable with it, get used to it. Use your own expressions of your life for that particular year. Watch and see what it does, okay? This systematic approach makes an investment decision may become obsolete. This is where investors should focus on building an investment strategy with an approximate risk assessment and an exit strategy. Always know that you can get up and leave from the table. You don't have to sit there all the time. This is what creates this volatile market of those that panic and get out. Now, you asked me, what is a long-term investment? Long-term investment is a form of trading strategy that seeks to profit by holding as an asset for more than 3 years. A standard long-term investment occurs when any particular company holds a significant investment. Okay, you have company X and company Y without having a majority of voting shares. The purchase of the price is created on the balance sheet item, which you have seen before, whereas the short-term investment stocks are related to the company's profit and loss, which is the P&L. You see these line orders out there all the time when you're looking at the stock market. And those that don't look at the stock market, you need to see what's going on in your government. And that's all across the world, not just the United States, but I watch all over. I watch every stock market. There's a reason why I have bags under my eyes, like I say, because I get up at 3 a.m. So I'm on Japan time. The sale of long-term investment, okay, would ordinarily be classified as other comprehensive incomes that are not related to the P&L. That's the profit and loss. Okay. Now, let me give you a little bit of a better example. And one of the people that do put out is Crypto Potato. Okay. So you have two brothers. You have Billy and you have Joe. Oh, how cute. Okay. They saved $100 a month for a long-term investment plan. Okay. $100 a month times 12, and they did it for 20 years. They got what? $24,000 each with the same annual return of 8%. Bill had started his investment at the age of 36, while Joe waited until he was 46, 10 years in difference. At the age of 56, Bill will have a total of $131,613, where Joe's balance will be $59,295. Okay. In the example, the return has been doubled for the same investment simply because Bill started 10 years before Joe. This illustrates how long-term investment options is more beneficial than the short-term due to the accrued interest. This creates this volatile market. So in the cryptocurrency market, holding, which is called hodling, okay, onto a long-term investment, it is misspelled for hold, which I just told you guys about. This crypto market is where they can show that refers to the buy and hold investment strategy within a context of the cryptocurrency market. So you got to stay cool. You got to learn that this is what it's going to be. Now, why invest for the long term in the volatile market of cryptocurrency? It is a reliable way to maximize the return for a stable asset. Many of these individuals who lack the knowledge, which people are still learning, to say, do your read and research. I'm not your financial advisor. About this technical analysis, because you're out on the internet. And if you don't know, ask. If you're not on Twitter, Twitter has the most fantastic development of crypto knowledge. I mean, experts that have been in this since way beyond our time of the blockchain. They are even asking each other questions, of that particular node. Why did it do that? Oh, I didn't think about it that way. I mean, it gives you this information. It puts it out there for you people where you can read it. It's making the time to do it. Okay. One common advantage of a long-term investment, it doesn't require observing the market on a daily or weekly basis or making trading decisions based on intraday market analysis. Like me, getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and looking over at the Japan Nikkei. I can use this for my alerts as well, but it's just something that I've always done, instilled from my grandfather of looking at things. But of course, back then it was reading the newspaper and you had to read it column by column. And I know you guys today don't even know what the hell a newspaper was, and because everything's now in this gadget, which the governments gave to us and created this so they could know what we're doing. Yeah, you heard me say it. Investing in a trading asset is not a long-term strategy. However, investors can choose at this intention to sell after some years. So that long-term investment creates this volatility of market. The short-term person is the one that's creating these retracements. They're ones that are pulling out too soon and they just don't get it. So this creates that P&L, like I was telling you, for the short-term investor. Okay. They're only looking at that bottom line. They see they made a profit from $200 to $1,000. They want that $800 streamline. You're not benefiting by doing that. Whereas if you would just leave it alone, you would probably more than effectively, even with retracements and pullbacks, you would double that money in less than a year. Could be a little over a year. But this is what is the agility of this beautiful asset for its proclamation in that. Now, the short-term investment, the traders make money from the short-term price fluctuation that may provide these profits that just hodling onto the asset. As a result, the long-term investments are often risky because there's no way to change the investment decision after you have executed the movement of the trade. However, considering the brokerage fees, capital gain taxes, which in some countries, there is no tax on capital gains, only on an income if you are using as a professional. Then you have a fee. There is a long-term investment is cheaper and requires less the effort. So overall, the long-term investment is a great way to diversify your portfolio, emerge in the market, such as the Bitcoin or other of the altcoins that are sitting out there, while hodling for the short-term investment is just the same as the stock market, the traditional market. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop right there and hold because I can go on with this forever and ever, but we'll continue it with this strategy of understanding the long term. I'm not trying to tell you what to do on your investment sourcing. I'm not trying to share it. I'm just trying to give you more information so that you can understand the establishment of this beautiful asset to get involved in, to do it for trading, as well as the long term of being able to hold your money where you need to for hodling. Okay. So this creates this energy out there in the blockchain so that your money is developing and growing and that you can make sure that your money is a better investment for your source of what your future holds for you. Okay. So I'm Peggy, your crypto gal, delivering some information to you guys out there into this volatile market. Do your read and research, make sure you know and understand. And if you don't, I'm here for you. Please reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And if I don't know, I will definitely get the answer for you. I'm all about making sure that people understand clarity. Okay. So Global Pegs, look out for me out there on Telegram, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as my YouTube. Appreciate if you could dingle my bell. And you guys have a fabulous day, and I will be seeing you really soon.